Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to A Good Podcast. We're together again, singing in the rain.
I was gonna say reunited.
Okay, there's a lot of different songs.
Reunited and
It feels so good. We, as y'all have been hearing about, have been apart for
So too long.
over a month,
So long.
maybe 5 to 6 weeks, and it's been hell on earth. I'm not gonna lie. I did not know how much I needed you. Stop! I didn't know how much I needed you. Billy Ray Cyrus.
Is that a song of Billy Ray Cyrus?
No.
What? Billy Ray Cyrus
even
kind
know?
of scares me.
Billy Ray Cyrus looks like...
Like newer Billy Ray Cyrus kind of scares me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't like his outfits.
I feel like he's trying to be like 16 or something.
He needs a lot of help.
It's just really scary.
What is that situation with him and his... It's Trish. That's her name. Miley
Yeah.
Cyrus's mother.
I have no
Are
idea.
they alive? Are they together?
I thought that her mother was dead, but that could be because her mother was dead in Hannah Montana.
That was Brooke Shields. That was Brooke Shields. That is not her actual mother. Did you really think that was her mother?
I didn't think that. No. I didn't think that was her real mother, but I
You
still
thought that happened in real
Yeah, I
life?
thought her mother was dead.
That was a TV show. Did you know?
Yeah.
Did
but
you know
I was
the
also
movie Magic?
Child, what?
That was Brooke Shields. I had the biggest crush on Brooke Shields.
Magic.
Movie Magic. Just movie Magic.
Oh,
Magic. Oh my God. Magic of the movies.
I said, "Have you ever seen Magic?" And I was like,
You
"What
looked
movie?"
you looked me dead in the eyes and you said, "I never seen it." I never seen it.
I thought you said you seen Magic with Brooke Shields, and I was like,
No.
I
I
say
used
that I
love
have.
Brooke Shields.
Was she in?
I would go nuts.
Was she in Blue Lagoon?
I've never seen that.
Don't watch it. It's bad. I
I'm
watched
not
it
saying she's a quality actress.
when I watched the movie when I was too young. Don't watch it.
What is it about?
It's like these kids that get stranded on an island and they grow up there and fall in love, and it's very like. It was like on Hallmark, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" It was like
Sometimes Hallmark is very erotic.
I don't know if that's Brooke Shields or some other chick with big eyebrows. I can't remember. It's from the 70s. It was huge.
In the 70s?
70s or early 80s.
I might have been Miss Shields. I don't know. Every time she used to come on Hannah Montana, I used to make everybody shut the hell up. I had a crush and nobody knew.
On Brooke Shields?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe your grandparents didn't know.
It was so obvious.
So obvious.
Did I ever tell you about the time my grandpa started using my laptop? Because it was this old shitty laptop. I never used it. But I had Lauren Haregi.
Oh my god, you're like, I just like her music.
No, yes! I don't know why I said no. That is exactly what I said. I had her as my home screen, and they got on it. And they were like, who is this? And I was like, I really like her music.
But do you really like her music?
It was a different time. I was like 13. She's coming out with her first solo album, like here soon. She's not released any music in like 4 years.
For some reason, when you
I'm very
said
excited.
Lauren Haregi, like Dua Lipa was in my head, and I was like, she
Oh.
just now is coming out with her.
No, not
I mean,
Dua Lipa.
I don't really care that much about Dua Lipa.
I love Lauren Haregi though. Still to this day, I almost bought tickets without the album being out. I decided that was not a good idea because it could be shit.
It could be terrible.
Do you know who Lauren Haregi is?
No.
Have you ever seen a? You know what she looks
I'm
like?
sure you showed me. I like the rhinos are your lock screen on that.
That's not my lock screen. That is the Bing. That is the Bing. That is the Bing home screen.
What's wrong with it being rhinos? They're smooching.
I don't want rhino smooching. That's not who I am. Get ready to have your mind blown.
Okay.
I think, oh my lord. She was like my first like crush. Now, hold on. Don't look at her with the choker on. Let's not do that. There was a different time. Lord! Hello?
I've never seen this woman.
Hello? She was a part of Fifth Harmony, bitch.
Oh, I don't know.
Listen. Oh, she was dating Camila Cabello.
She
Cabello.
was?
Oh, it was never confirmed, but we knew.
Were they like the hairy?
Yes, no, they exactly were. And don't say it's some kind of trend to people out in the world because it's not. And real love shows its true colors every time.
Isn't that one chick with Shawn Mendes now?
Yes, but Shawn Mendes is a homosexual, Stephanie.
Is he?
Stephanie, have you not seen the video?
No!
Listen, okay, this is also not confirmed. that he's a homosexual, but he is a homosexual.
I mean, he does wear a lot of see-through shirts.
Listen. He is fruity as hell. There's a video from the VMAs, okay, where he's backstage with this Camila lady, and she's like taking a picture, and then he looks at it, and he goes exactly like this. He goes, "That's giving Cher." Tell me that this man isn't running some kind of a scam.
I don't know why they would do that though. Like, it's so accepted, especially in Hollywood.
Well, exactly, and I don't know if that's the reason. I know, like, everybody wanted them to get together. I think they did some song.
I thought they were getting married. It was like I was like on Instagram and it was like, he says he's going to marry her, and I was like,
he is running the Ponzi scheme of the generation.
So I mean, he could be bi and really care about her, and she could also be bi, and they could just have crazy parties.
Ew. I don't know. He gives me very fruity images. I'm just constantly.
But you see, when you look at this ink blot.
Shawn Mendes having sex with a man in a gay orgy. This is Lauren Harregan.
She's pretty.
She is beautiful, and she's coming out with an album. Oh my God!
Well, I don't know, like, any. I don't.
My Lord! And she's Cuban, and I love her so much. She speaks Spanish.
Does that do it for you?
Any language. You could be speaking. What is that one from Lord of the Rings?
Elvish.
You could be speaking that, and I'd be on.
And I would also be on.
Nasty.
Oh, what Lord of the Rings? What are we gonna move on to now? I can't believe that you think Shawn Mendes is gay, but also.
Oh my God!
This is really funny.
And I also hate him, but not because he's gay. My God, no! I just hate him because his music is the worst thing I've ever heard about live, and I don't like Camila Cabello either.
It's bad.
Apparently, she's racist.
Really?
Yes.
Like to who?
To Normani.
Who's Normani?
She was also in Fifth Harmony.
Is she African American?
Yes.
Or is she British, or is she from?
Is she British?
Or is Fifth Harmony British?
No.
Who's that?
Honey, you're thinking of Little Mix.
Oh.
You're thinking of Little Mix. Yes.
Oopsie. She was red. Is there like
that's what I've
did
seen.
Stuff come out about it?
Yes.
And no one's doing nothing about it?
No, it was it came out after they split up. Well, here's the thing. Here's what happened. I'll tell you, set the scene. I was in Las Vegas on a vacation.
I'll set the scene.
I'll set the scene. I was in Las Vegas, sitting in a restaurant on vacation. I was looking through Instagram, and I was like, Camila Cabello left the band. And I was like, sobbing, because I love Fifth Harmony, but only because of Lauren Harregan, pretty much. And I'm sobbing. She leaves the band. They do one album. It's not that great. They break up.
And
kind of like One Direction. There's a lot of parallels here. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Weren't they on X Factor too?
Louis and Harry, they were on an award or some kind of show.
Award show.
They might have been on America's Got Talent. They were on some show. Maybe it was X Factor.
I think it was X Factor because that's the only show that I know of that like makes groups like that.
Okay.
I think.
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
Yeah. Secret sexuality afoot.
And like no one in the band did anything about it when she said things like that?
No, apparently not. I don't know if she said it to her directly or said it in a group setting. I don't know. I do not like her.
That's icky.
Havana, no. Oh, that was so disgusting. Shut up. Have you been seeing Harry? There's the man that tried to kill me.
Where?
Do you not remember?
Yes, I know.
He just drove past.
I thought I was gonna look over and he's gonna be standing.
Can you imagine if he was standing?
I was like, oh God, it's going down
I would not say there's the man that tried to kill me.
There's the man that tried to kill me. I was like, he's here right now.
He just drove past.
What
anyway.
would you do if you had been peeping in the window at us?
I would have started screaming. There's a knife in here somewhere. I know it. I hide knives
I'll whack him with that chair that's broken. There's all kinds of blown up instruments.
There is, because there has been about 16,000 chairs that have been broken in this establishment.
By me.
Also by Ashton.
I break so many chairs. Oh. What? Oh, I thought you were reading something. I was like...
Coming soon.
I love the people that listen to it are not going to know what the heck you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have new merch coming soon.
Surprise!
We have new drinkware coming soon. Have you been seeing all of the outfits, the the note changes, the nuances, the signs, the posters on the Harry's new tour. Have you been keeping up with this at all?
I haven't. I know you have.
I have. Okay. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty. There's been a bunch of girls that go without tickets, and somehow they get in there. And I don't know how to do this, but I would love to try.
I mean, you should probably sneak in somehow.
No, they get tickets.
They got their scalpers.
What? Okay.
Like, there's
What
like
the
always
hell?
a guy that's like, tickets for $50.
Yeah, but I thought those were fake.
Ticket scalpers are real.
No, but I thought the tickets were fake.
Sometimes. Other times, not so much. You take your chance.
Now you're planting seeds in my.
I mean, you're probably gonna get gypped. Like, it'll be really expensive, and it might be fake.
But what if it's not expensive?
Then it might be fake.
What if it's worth? What if it's? What? Okay, whatever.
I wouldn't take the chance.
Let's tell.
It'd be like in the Florida Project when she was selling those Disney bracelets.
Oh.
That's what that is. And then it was fake.
Yeah. I would not. If some random lady came into my hotel and started trying to sell me Disney bracelets, that's a different thing. I would not do that. But if there's a man there on the side of the road with tickets in hand, there should be a way that you can verify tickets. That should be a thing. Like, look up some kind of serial number. But I know it's not a thing, but it should be.
Maybe you patent that.
No. Let's tell our most, or not, I don't know why I said embarrassing, because most of what we do is very embarrassing.
All the time.
Let's tell our favorite concert stories. What was your first concert? Where did you go? Who did you see?
Winter Jam.
Who was there? Casting Crowns?
Like that, and like the Newsboys, and like all your, popular contemporary Christian bands.
Boys?
Yeah. Toby Mac.
Toby Mac.
And like
Tell me about Toby Mac. Big Daddy Weaver.
That is the name.
These people,
These are all Christian bands that were.
These don't sound like Christian bands.
Yeah, they're Christian. Oh, Hillsong was there once. I went twice. Oh God.
Winter Jam. Is it in the winter?
February. It's cold. And churches from all it's in Rupp, and like it's a huge thing, and all these different people come.
Do they come from different states, or is it just a Kentucky thing?
I think everybody comes from all over, and it's just like
everybody.
No, other people come. I mean, Christians.
I
don't know. Weird people. It was so. I mean, at the time when I was like 12, I was like, "Oh, this is so cool."
It's not
It's
cool.
so bad.
That's one flex that I do have is that I never went to Winter Jam.
I went to a bunch of them things.
I know you did. I
Church
remember.
was like, we're going to a concert, and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool."
I remember.
I have this story. What's the name of that band? They were a big Christian band, and it was when that girl that we went to school with had that really bad car accident.
I remember. I know who you're talking about.
What's her name?
Jaden.
She had a terrible car accident,
I don't know his name.
and they prayed for her there. One of the bands did, because they went and saw her in the hospital in Lexington, and then they had a big like the whole Rupp prayed for her. That was cool.
Yeah, I don't believe in like praying to ask for something or something like that, but that much energy and that much power directed at one thing is powerful. Mm-hmm. Whether you want to say it's like praying or not, like meditating or whatever, like that's pretty fucking tasty.
Yeah, and then she lived.
Oh well, she did live, thank God.
Yeah,
and it's thanks to us.
No, that's not what
I know. It's funny.
But that was my first concert I ever went to.
What was your first actual concert? It's like in the world of music.
Who was the first person we went and saw together?
I think
it was Greta.
No, it was Lord, bitch.
It was Lord. It was Lord, and then it was Greta. Now that is a step up.
Now, yeah.
Now that.
Yeah. Can you think about for a second that our first concert as a group was Lord's Melodrama?
That's right. That was crazy.
It
was such an interesting because Ashton got really sick because someone brought really bad weed in, and Ashton was almost throwing up. Do you remember this?
Yeah, but what was the reason?
I don't know. She was like someone was smoking weed and the lights were flashing and the people were too loud, and she was like, "I'm gonna throw up," and she was like, "Will you come?"
But why?
But he wasn't. Lord wasn't out yet. So it was fine. It was like some.
It was Mitski.
Oh yeah.
Now she's big and famous now.
She is now. At the time,
I didn't enjoy it.
I didn't love it.
I didn't enjoy it at all,
We
and
were
I
all
wanted to
like-
die.
I
wanted her to get off.
I was like, okay. I mean, anyway, good for her. I'm glad she's doing well. But we
But
were.
I'm saying, why did Ashton have that reaction?
Oh, I don't know. She was like, I want to puke, and then we went
I was like,
outside.
okay.
And she didn't puke, and we came back in, and then our other friend had just gone through a real bad breakup, and the Lord started singing this song about breakups, and then she started bawling, and then I was holding her while she was crying, and everybody was like,
And I peed.
Natalie peed herself.
First thing, I just peed.
Remember when we rushed the
Yes.
gate, and then
Now,
someone
listen.
tried to kill her, like, I couldn't breathe. I thought
Now
I was
listen,
gonna die.
thinking back on that was kind of crazy that we thought that was a good idea. Lord came down.
Why did we do that?
I don't know, because we've never done it since.
We were just little, I guess.
We were on the floor, but we were like towards the back. So we weren't like in the stadium, like in the seats up there, but we were on the floor. And Lord comes down, and we just sprint
We were,
to
like,
the
running.
front. And I don't know why, because we easily could have gotten injured or like
crushed or died because we got pinned and
No,
I
we
couldn't
did.
breathe. I was like,
I was on top of this, and I felt so bad. I was on top of this person in front of me who was on the railing, and I couldn't do anything.
couldn't move because people just kept piling
Yeah.
of us. I guess we didn't think about that.
No, he's not. All we wanted was Lord.
Just
Which,
shouldn't Lindsay touch her face, like caress her face?
yes, Lindsay Jones, we love you. She touched Lord. Can you imagine? I would be a changed person, for sure.
That's crazy.
After that, my first concert was Taylor Swift.
How'd that go?
It went good, and I can already feel the judging heat. Of
I'm
your
not
eyes.
judging. Listen, my first concert was contemporary. I'm not
See,
judging
I'm
you.
winning. I saw Taylor Swift's 1989, and it was good. And I cried, and my father had to go with me because I was like 15 years old or 16 years old, maybe. No, I was 15. And there goes the
What's he doing?
psychopath. I don't know. He's just driving around. Anyway, my dad went with me, and I'm like having a breakdown, but I'm also like in love with Taylor Swift, like full on crush, in love, and I just want to have a moment. And he's just standing there like. He had a camera on me like 24/7. He was taking pictures of me, and I'm just like, with his flash on. Meanwhile, there's like thousands of people
So
around
he
me.
could show people that he took you to the concert.
It was so weird, and I was trying to have a moment. You know the moment I'm talking about.
I know.
When we go to Greta,
When you go to concerts and you're like,
and you're just like
listen.
trying to take it in.
Every time we've ever been to Greta and we've had good like seats,
Greta Van
it's
Fleet.
nothing. There's nothing like
Thank
it.
the Lord for them.
I'm in love, but I always have been. Always will
We
be.
went to Greta. We've been to the Aces
We
twice.
saw Dodie.
We're getting ready to see Dodie
Oh,
again.
I'm so excited. Who else did we see?
I almost bought Yola tickets today, but they're expensive.
How expensive?
Like I keep like fucking
It's okay.
having an attack. The closest, which is Pitt, is $200. The next closest is like $115, but that's not including the fees. But I also haven't listened to her newest album that much.
It's good.
I've listened to some of it. I tried to buy Trixie and Katya tickets today too, but they're sold out.
Oh no.
They're going to be at the Ramen.
Are you serious?
Yes! I am so tempted to go down there just to see what I can see, just to see if I can see them.
Might see something.
I want to
Something
see
crazy.
a ball. I want to see a boob. I want to see it all.
That round.
Oh, I wrote a song last night, but I can't repeat it.
Why?
It is unbelievably depressing. Anyway.
I'm like a news reporter, and they all died. Anyway.
Let's talk about a certain news reporter that I learned about today.
What is it?
Listen, I watched this movie called Christine. It's on Netflix. Rebecca Hall's in it, which you would know her. You know that Night House movie that's coming out about the houses that are like the same on either side of the lake? It's like reversed. We've seen the trailer a bunch of times.
Oh, her husband shot himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The girl from that trailer,
Yeah.
that's Rebecca Hall.
Okay.
She was in this movie. It's a true story, 100% true, about Christine. I think her last name was Chubbuck, which is an unfortunate last name. Rest in peace. She was a newscaster she used to be one in like Boston, I think it was. And they never said it in the movie, but she had some kind of incident, and they never say it, what it was, but she had to move. She had to quit her job. They fired her. Then she went to Sarasota, Florida, where her mom was from. She was almost 30 years old. Or no, she was 30 years old. And she lived with her mother. She was a virgin, and she was like very like high strung. And a bunch of shit goes down. Well, it's not even that much stuff happens. It's just like some mildly bad stuff happens, but it like sends her over the edge, and she kills herself on the news, live on the news, and you see it. You see it in the movie.
What
and
did she do?
What do you mean?
Like, how did she?
She shot herself.
Oh my god!
Like on the news, and she's like giving the story. She's talking about the story, and then she says something like, to keep with the standards of whatever news station it was, and them wanting to show you all the blood and guts, we're going to do a television first, an attempted suicide, and then the second she was done saying that, she shot herself.
Oh my god.
And like the whole thing, her whole issue at the news station was that like she wanted to do like important stories, but ones that were like about the community. And all they wanted to talk about was like violence, which is a valid point. That is mostly what the news is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she said like to keep in the standards of the news station with all the blood and guts and all that stuff that they want to show you, I'll show you an attempted suicide. And then she shot herself. And it was insane. I'm glad that Elijah saw that. That I'm talking about this unbelievably serious movie. It was a great movie though.
That's crazy.
It's like creepy a little bit. Like I looked at the genres that it's listed under, and it's just drama. But bitch, it's a horror movie. Scary. She went to like this group therapy thing, and she was like, oh, she got a cyst on one of her ovaries, and she had to get it removed. And it would greatly like diminish
her chance of having kids.
Yeah, it wouldn't be impossible, but it would be harder. And she went to this group therapy, and she was talking to this lady about it. And the lady was like, well, you could, like, because she wanted to have a baby with a certain man who was not in love with her, which was bad. But she was kind of delusional.
Mm-hmm.
So the lady was like, well, why don't you just, try to maybe meet somebody else? Like, maybe that's not the one. And she was like, no, but I can't have sex with just anyone. And I haven't had sex yet. I'm a virgin. And I was like, oh.
She's 30?
She was 30. And I was like, okay. That's okay. And then she's like, well, maybe you just need to like look at your life and change your expectations about life. And she's like, I can't do that. I don't understand how to do that. And I was like, okay, a little creepy. And then I thought she was gonna kill her mother, but she didn't. But her mom was watching the news when it happened. Oh, Isn't that bad?
Oh my god.
What? Isn't that bad? Well, it's just interesting. I'm not happy that shit happened.
But what was I gonna say? Do like people who are like super delusional about things freak you out?
Yes.
When they're like
psychopaths?
Yes, like they're like,
yes.
Like that freaks me out. And I know that not everybody that like that is like technically dangerous.
No.
But when they're like they can't see the world any differently than,
I'm just like,
they're like they can't see things differently, or they can't like learn to see from another person's point of view, or like,
or anything. And it's not that they like refuse and they're like being
like they
mean
can't.
or
I don't know. People who
It's
aren't
like,
capable of like change.
I'm just like,
I mean, I hate change, and change is really hard for me, but you got to do it sometimes.
yeah. And just don't kill yourself on the news. Please. That was awful. And I saw it. And it was really bad. Cheers. I rated it a 5 out of 5.
Oh my god.
It was good. Yeah. Sometimes, and listen, this is what I did. This is even worse. I put it on the list for movie night ideas, because every time we have movie night, everyone that's involved has a night that they pick. And I put it on my list to watch, and then I was like, I should probably not do that. Because that is not like a movie that you gather your friends around.
Come watch.
Come, I'm a little warped in the mind.
I mean, I don't think it's any worse than watching like a horror movie.
Oh, it is.
Is
because
it?
a horror movie doesn't actually happen. This really happened.
Sometimes they really happen.
Oh, I have to tell you about something I watched.
What is it?
I watched Beloved.
Is it good?
It is the movie. The movie in itself is really, really good. The book, hard. I thought the movie was better than the book.
Really?
I'm gonna be a little honest. The movie cut out. The movie is almost 3 hours. I have to stop saying the movie. The movie. It's almost 3 hours long, which I was very nervous about. But they cut out a lot of unnecessary stuff out
from
of
the book.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. But that scene I told you about,
With the kid.
yeah, there's a.
Is it bad? Is it just as bad as it was?
Oh, it's worse in the movie.
Is
Because
it
like
is it Oprah Winfrey doing that?
no, someone else plays the younger version.
Okay.
Basically, the movie and the book is about this lady who escaped from slavery, who went to meet up with her kids because she had already sent her kids to another place to be free. And she comes back, she's chilling, she's doing good. Then the people from where she escaped from came to get her, and she ends up killing one of her kids so that they don't have to go with the slave owners.
It's bad.
And for me, like just for me, when I read stuff like that in the book, I can very easily like block that out. I can be like, oh, I just read it and it's whatever.
Reading stuff is,
See, for me, watching stuff is worse.
but it's all bad for me.
I mean, it's still bad, but I can easily, like, more easily be like, okay, we're to another chapter. This is past. In that movie, they show everything. They don't show the actual doing of it, like killing her child. 70, it is one of the, it like almost made me throw up. And I have such a high tolerance for stuff like that. It almost made me throw up.
I can't handle stuff like that with kids. Like, I don't know, in the first It movie, the newer one that came out, when he bit his arm off, I almost threw up. I know that it's not that bad, but it really messed with me. I just can't handle that when stuff like that happens to kids and stuff. It really bothers me.
That didn't bother me as much just because it's like a clown.
I know, but it's just in anything. I don't know. I think.
Well, I understand.
I think I have trouble. I don't know.
With child abuse, don't we all?
Yeah, but that's not what I mean. Like, when I watch things, like movies, even if they're not real, my brain doesn't really. My brain's like, this is really happening.
I get that.
You don't?
No, I can't.
Because I like feel really deeply about movies. That's why I cry all the time when I watch movies about like the littlest stuff, and I don't know why.
I cry a lot. I had to pause the movie because it was so bad.
I probably couldn't watch it.
No,
I probably couldn't handle that.
no, I did not put that down for the movie Night Ideas because literally because of that one scene, I did not put that down because I cannot have anybody watch that on my watch.
I might freak out.
I almost threw up.
Might have a panic attack. Can't handle it.
It's so bad, and like and I didn't realize this in the book, and it probably said it, and I just didn't realize it, or they added it. I don't know. But she knocks out. She has 2 little boys who are like probably 4 or 5 years old, and then the little girl that she kills is 2, and then she has like a newborn, like a month-old baby, and oh, it's so bad because I really think they added this in the movie because I don't remember this happening in the book, but in the movie she hits the boys with a shovel. You don't see it, you just see them laying on the ground. They're just knocked out, but she did that to try and kill them, and then she kills the 2-year-old, and then when they walk in to get her to take her back it's in Kentucky, the plantation that she's at. When they go in to take her back, she's like swinging the newborn in the air, and she's going to hit it on the ground, and somebody catches it. One of the other people that live at that house, because there's like a bunch of people that live there, catches it before she can. And she's like holding the child that she killed in this arm, and she's swinging the baby in this one. And it is the craziest thing I've ever seen in a movie ever. I almost screamed, and I watched it at the office, so that would have been really bad. What?
Why did you watch something like that? That'd be awful. What if your dad had walked in?
Because I had all day, and it was a 3-hour movie, and I had to find my time. That's a long movie.
I can't do that. I don't know. I can't watch stuff like that.
It was insane. I did not know that they were going to do all that.
Because that would, like, bother me.
I almost threw up. I've never done that at something like that in a movie. Like the only other reason I might have thrown up is like something like gross, like, which is like gross to a certain degree, but like, you know what I mean, like disgusting.
Yeah.
Like something like nasty.
Gore doesn't bother me.
No.
But that would bother me.
I almost threw up.
I would freak out. I would literally freak out.
It was bad.
That's why I lean into. I mean, I love horror movies. I love scary movies, but they don't bother me. Really? I guess it's because in a lot of horror movies you don't really care that much about the characters.
Yeah.
Like,
because they're
they're kind of stupid and you don't get the
they're very dumb.
But like, I guess that's why I don't watch a lot of like drama. And
See,
stuff
that's
like that.
all I watch.
I can't watch stuff like that by myself because it gives me insane anxiety. I can watch it with other people, like a movie nights if we were to watch one. Like, it's better and it's okay. But like, I don't watch drama when I'm alone because it's even if nothing like that happens and it's like just regular conflict, I can't handle it. I don't know why.
See, I can't.
Because I'm crazy.
See, I am so the opposite of that. That is one way that we are completely different. I don't see a lot of times a good enough reason to watch anything else, which is because I'm sadistic.
I guess, but I can't handle anything.
We're the opposite. Because I'm like, if it's not like, this is going to sound awful.
Okay.
If it's not gut wrenching, what is the point? I want something that, this is therapy. This is therapy. I need to go. I got to make an appointment.
And sometimes, like, if it's a really good movie, like, I understand that. Like, I get it.
Which most dramas are, though. But it's easy to make a drama a good movie.
Yeah, because
all you have to do is make it juicy, baby. That's all you have to do.
Because it is definitely harder to do, like, to be good, like, do a good comedy. Because comedy can be, like, stupid and not be funny. Like,
that's my least favorite genre of movie.
I know, except for Rat Race or something.
Rat Race is...
I don't know why
I like all genres of movies. I'll watch anything about anything. But if I had to pick a least favorite, it would be comedies, probably. I think.
I like horror movies. They're my
or
favorite.
Biopics.
See, I don't understand. That is funny that I can't handle anything. Like.
See, you say you don't like confrontation, but that's all a horror movie is a confrontation between the person that's trying to get killed.
It's different for some reason.
But it is
I can watch horror movies all day long. I love them. I sit and, like, I work at my sister's now. I'll do the chores I gotta do, and I, like, bake a cake, and then I do some sewing, and I watch, like, freaking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I love the horror movies. But when I'm watching something like Marriage Story, when they have that big fight, I want to puke. I want to throw up, and it messes with me. I don't know why. It's probably because that's
trauma.
It's trauma. It's trauma.
Trauma is the reason.
I feel like all I feel because the way I felt when my parents used to fight when I was little.
I get it when it's like, if it's parents, like very specifically, if the two people fighting are parents, then I get really anxious.
But I
don't get that way
watched,
about
like,
anything.
The Croods with my sister, and I was like, I don't like that they're fighting right now, and I don't know what's wrong.
You need to see somebody about that, baby, because the Croods.
That's why I fast forward through.
I fell asleep to that movie.
I can only watch. I only watch stuff like that when I'm with you. Not the Kroogs, but like
we're not watching the
confrontation or anything like that. I can only watch that with you because I know you won't fast forward, and I will fast forward even if I don't
fast forward through anything.
I do, and I don't even like. I'll be sitting, and then all of a sudden I'm fast forwarding. I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm watching this. What's wrong with me?
I can't fast forwarding through a movie.
I just hate
would kill me.
Except unless it's in a horror movie, that's different.
Which is the
really weird. I know.
Arguably the worst kind. I mean, it's like the most intense kind.
Because I guess I don't know.
Because someone's trying to kill somebody.
But that I know that's not real.
Don't ever watch August. I'm gonna take that off my list.
What is it?
Here. It's called August Osage, I think, County. It's literally all about a family that fights, and I will not be watching that on a movie night.
It really is.
It's really good. It's coming on Streep in it.
Yes.
We won't be watching it.
I have issues.
See,
I'm sure if I
went also have issues.
I'm sure if I went to therapy, they'd be like,
there's
got some issues.
Yes. See, I've been like that for years where I'm like, if something awful doesn't happen in this movie, what is the point? If I don't cry, what's the point? Isn't that a little weird?
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I don't know. Like, I get it. Like, I'm never not enjoying the movies that we watch that you pick. Like, you pick such good movies, and I enjoy them, but I can never watch that by myself.
Well, we'll always watch them together. See, I can't watch all them horror movies because most of them are not that good.
I don't know, there's something about them. Something about old horror movies to me. They're comforting somehow. Not the Texas Chainsaw. That one's not comforting.
That one's good.
That one's extremely good. That's one of my favorite horror movies.
But I really, really like horror movies. I just am very picky when I watch them.
But there's something comforting to me about, like, old horror movies. I don't know why. Even though that's crazy and they're insane. I watched Chucky the other day. It wasn't scary at all. But it was...
I've never seen Chucky.
I mean, it was fine. I get it. Why it's a classic. But it wasn't scary. I mean, I'm sure it would be if you were a little kid and had, like, a doll.
If you were a little kid and had toys.
I never had toys.
Did you know?
No, I did.
Okay.
I
just got really sad. I didn't know if you were lying.
No, I had toys.
Okay.
But it was probably, I feel like that's another way that kind of trauma. Like, when me and my cousin Jessica would stay at our grandma's, and all she ever watched was SVU, Special Victims Unit.
That was
all she ever watched. So when me and Jessica would play with Barbies,
Yeah.
it would be like, call the police, someone has been kidnapped, and that's like, the dad is smuggling drugs out of the house and he's beating his wife. This is the police officer. We have to arrest the dad. And that was how we played Barbies.
See, my grandma did the exact same thing because all she watched was Forensic Files, which is arguably, it's just as bad as SVU because all of those are like real things that happened. And I think that's why I'm so desensitized to violence. Like in movies, let's just unpack a whole bag here. Because I don't care. I mean, oh my god, I do care, but also I don't care.
It depends on what it is.
It depends. It depends on the
like
crime.
Horror movie, any amount of violence.
Gun violence?
I don't care.
It doesn't bother me.
But if it's in something like that Beloved movie that you watched, I could not handle it.
Yeah. Or like anything to do with women. I can't handle it.
If it's like anything to do with kids or like women or like sexual violence, I want to puke.
No, I also want to puke.
I
don't like that.
I can't watch movies like that.
No. Oh, well, here's the thing. I can watch them, but I am on my fucking... My butt is clenched to the nines. I am...
I don't.
I mean, it depends on what it is. If it's, like, only about that, then no, I'm not going to do that. But if it's... I mean...
If like, there's just, like, a scene in it...
Yeah.
I'll, like, hide my face. I will send me into a panic attack.
It gives me, like, the chills. I'm, like, freaking out.
Anyway.
But Forensic Files is very good. But don't let your 5-year-old watch it on a loop for
like
hours
your
a day.
Grandkid as a child, don't let them watch it.
Don't do
that.
that.
I think it's why, because I watched SVU when I was that little, and that's why. And that whole show is about sexual violence.
It'll wire.
Because it is. The whole show is about sexual. Like, I remember very specifically, like, eating marshmallows in my grandma's floor. Like, I was chilling on a blanket eating marshmallows. And, like, one of the guys from SVU being like, she was raped with a wooden object. And I was, like, 5, and I was like, oh my god.
That stuff happens on Forensic Files, too.
I was like, oh my god.
And on
I was like, why are we watching this? Why can't I watch Dora right now? What
exactly.
the hell?
And, like, on Forensic Files, they are, like, very, like, about the facts. They say everything so coldly.
That's
you know what I
like
mean?
That. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And he's like, well, I found semen in her ear canal. I'm like, it is 3 o'clock. And I'm a child. Why are we watching this?
I would literally go from, like, Dora the Explorer and Bear in the Big Blue House to Forensic Files. In, like, just whatever.
Yeah.
Me and my grandma still watch that to this day.
I did not watch SVU. Even hearing it come on makes me anxious. Like that, and where it's like,
yeah.
It gives
I've
me...
never seen any of those shows.
In the pit of my stomach, I feel so anxious. I can't watch it.
I've never seen any of them.
It's probably because I was too young.
Yeah, for sure.
And all that trauma.
All that trauma. I'm numb.
I'm not.
We are the exact opposite in that way, for sure. You feel so much, and I have to watch an awful movie. Not that it's a bad movie,
like
awful subject matter.
That's why I can watch like a comedy. It still makes me cry. I'm so weak. Depending on the comedy. Not all comedies. Like Dumb and Dumber doesn't make me cry, but if I was gonna watch like Marley and Me or something.
Oh.
But I've never seen that.
I don't like that movie.
Is it good? I've never seen it.
I don't think it is.
What time is it?
7:27.
I feel like we've been here for so long.
Not that long.
Really?
Like 40-ish minutes.
Okay, that's terrible. I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna be like 25, and I was gonna be like, we talked about a lot of things.
Let's talk about something not as heavy.
Yeah.
Let's move on from this fighting the inner demons.
We're always doing that. It's a never-ending battle. I can't wait till we live alone in our van
and we see it happen though.
And we're having
like you know what I mean? Like we're like having a moment and we see it happen.
And we have to be together for that.
And I'm just like,
we're just gonna cry.
Leave me alone.
No, we're just gonna cry hysterically.
I'll have to go for a walk. If I ever go for a walk and I say I'm going for a walk, you know what that means.
Just let you go.
Just let me go, baby.
I'll make you a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Okay. I'm so excited for the van.
I'm so excited.
I think about it more and more.
Let's talk about that because that makes me so happy.
I thought about telling my dad now, but I'm not going to do that.
Freak out on you.
I just want to get it done though. I'm anxious about it.
I'm like work like a little bit of time. I'm like, so you're gonna travel in a year, and he's like, are you? And I'm like, yeah.
I told my grandparents the same thing. They didn't believe me. They laughed.
I feel like he thinks it's not gonna actually happen.
Yeah,
but it's happening.
It is. It has to, and it will.
And it's happening.
I cannot wait. I think about it every day.
Me too.
I think about waking up. I think about driving around.
I just can't wait to not be at home anymore.
I just can't wait to not have to constantly be doing, I don't know, not that I'm like not going to be doing stuff in the van, because like we're going to have a job, we're going to be working on projects, but at least it's going to be something I enjoy.
We love, like we're going to have a good time.
My God.
And we're going to be able to go anywhere. Like we're going to get remote jobs.
Yeah.
And we can just go.
We can go anywhere.
We can go to the beach and I can put my feet in the sand.
And we're going to have money. Because we're going to get good jobs.
That's right.
We found them pretty much.
I was talking to sis. I could get one of those jobs right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
I should do that. Can you send me the link?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm going to get it before. I'm not going to get it now because that's too much.
Send me the link and I'll apply and do all that stuff. And I'll do it while I'm at sis's. So I already have it bagged.
Yeah. And you can be making money.
Money.
And we can go to concerts. And all we have to pay for is the ticket. And we can go to any... Stephanie.
Anything.
We can go to any concert we want because we will be able to afford the fucking ticket.
Yeah.
And we can just go. Anytime, anywhere. I'm so grateful that I won't have to ask off for work for anything anymore. To live. I was thinking about it last night. I got depressed. And I was like, people who work 40 hours a week don't like live their life. You know what I mean? We are not living.
I mean, I'm sure once we get on the road, we'll be working,
maybe
even more than that. But like on things like our videos, or like this, or like art, or like
I want to write. I do it and then I don't do it for so long.
I do that too. I'll go and I'll write five. I'll write like 5 poems, and then I won't write for like 3 months.
I want to write short stories.
I don't know. Do it.
I want to. I mean, I am. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to double the amount of books I read every year. I've read 30 books this year.
30 books this year.
I'm going to read 100 next year.
Do it.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to have our little mobile library. Because then like, we need to get a storage unit, but that won't be expensive.
We should get we should do that because I don't want to keep all my stuff at my dad's.
I feel like my grandparents are going to be mighty pissed at me. I don't think they'll let me keep all my shit there. Or I will feel guilty because they'll be like, I'm leaving my stuff here, but I'm gone. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But we can split it. It's like
we should get one of those things where like it comes out of the wall, like it's like a shelf that like you can put in, like pull out, and then it has like all the books.
Like the filing cabinet,
sort of, but like I've seen them. And then I'm just gonna file cabinet.
We have one for the office, and it's like $50 a month. But if we split that, it's only $20.
That's fine. That sounds fine.
Yeah. And it's like big enough for all of our stuff. But like I would like take a few books at a time with us, and then go when we put them back, and I put them on a shelf. Like I read them. Get that, I pick up one. You know that big book pile I had in my guest room?
Yeah.
It's dwindling quite heftily. I ain't got many left. I'm gonna go book shopping. We gotta go to Barnes & Noble. I love Barnes & Noble.
You go to
my arm was cramping.
I'm so excited.
What's some good things that have been happening to us recently? Do you have anything to add?
I started working for my sister.
Yes.
And that's real nice.
You're getting more money from school.
Getting more money from school. I'm so nervous about that.
Oh.
Just because
I know.
my brain's like, you've been hacked. And the money is not coming.
You have been hacked.
Someone has stolen the money, and you're not getting the money, and you're not going to be able to pay Natalie for the van, and then you won't be able to leave, and you're going to be stuck here forever. That's how my brain does.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I can't do anything to help you.
You can't, but it's
I
okay.
know. By the way, when you got the half, let me know, because we're going to buy something as soon.
I can give you a $2,500 as soon as the money gets here.
Do whatever you want.
I'll give it to you.
I have by the end of this month, I will have almost 4,000. Which is almost my half. I will have my half by the end of this year, for sure.
I mean, if you want to, as soon as I get that, I'll give you that part.
And then I'll take it.
And then you just put it away with yours.
I will take it.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that.
No. Speaking of projects and things. Oh! What good happened to me? Something good happened. I don't remember. I've been eating fruit. That's what it is. I've been eating fruits. I've been eating better.
That's good.
I feel so much better.
Sometimes I eat good. Like tonight, I made a big salad for everybody, and it was super yummy. But tomorrow, I'm making the biggest chocolate cake on the face of the planet. But life is all about moderation.
See, exactly. And also, I'm glad I can't cook like that because I would be making stuff like that all the time, and I can't do that.
I do stuff like that. I mean, I always try to not always a few times a week I try to make like cookies or something for the kids to have when they get home.
Well, that's
and,
nice.
Because I love to cook, and why wouldn't I?
I made a burger and corn the other day.
Nice.
It wasn't good. I had to make
sorry.
myself eat my vegetables.
Oh.
I've been eating vegetables too.
Good.
I've been eating better, bitch. I've been packing my fresh fruit for breakfast. I used to eat a Pop-Tart every morning, which is not the worst thing in the world, but it isn't good either.
I think about what we'll eat in the van all the time. I think about meals that I'll cook and how we'll shop, and we'll go to farmers markets.
I cannot wait to put my hair in a ponytail and open up a can of green beans and just eat that shit.
Didn't you eat green beans at 1 a.m. the other day?
I surely did. I made a green bean midnight snack.
I thought you were going to say I made a green bean casserole, and I was like, you like green bean casserole?
I hate green bean casserole. I had to get my veggies in for the day.
At 1 a.m.?
Yes. I didn't have them.
That's funny.
Tonight I am making a pizza though.
Nice.
Speaking of this and good things and projects, we are going to be finally filming YouTube videos. This
I'm so
weekend.
excited. And listen, I'm so excited.
I am
keep thinking
too.
of all these things. We're going to make cooking videos, and we're going to make...
We already have a list.
I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome.
We're going to make a music video. I told you about that.
It's going to be fun.
Music videos, cooking videos. We're gonna go to a haunted location. We're gonna do.
Can we do? You think they'd let us film inside of a haunted house this year at Halloween?
I think you're legally not supposed to.
Dang it!
I think that's the whole point is that you're not supposed to.
Oh yeah, because people would see it and then they wouldn't come.
Oh my god!
Dang it! We'll go to a real haunted location.
No, we really will. We really will. We really will do that.
We're gonna go thrifting for each other.
That's what we're doing. So next weekend, not this Saturday. Well, when you're listening to this, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, our very first YouTube video will be coming out of just us doing things, and we're gonna be thrifting each other's outfits. So be sure to tune in for that, and more to come. What is so funny?
Just everything. Tune in. I love this episode. Has been funny. I feel
It
like.
has been. Let's talk
Lauren
about
Haregi, I have so much trauma.
God.
Is that what you said, Lauren Haregi's picture?
Lauren, I have trauma. Help.
I cry every night.
Don't say things as a joke that aren't a joke. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. My medicine was working so good, and I mean, it still works. It's better than it would have been this time of year. But every time the seasons change, it's like...
Every year comes around and I think I don't have seasonal depression and then I get depressed.
Here it is.
So I don't understand I don't know. I
mean, it's not bad, and as it gets more and more into autumn, it'll get better. But then once winter gets here, God help me. I'll probably have to go in November. I'm going back to the doctor, and I'll have to be like, give me some more.
Give me some more
Shoot
of
me
that,
up.
please.
Give me that Xanax. No,
oh my gosh.
I don't want to take Xanax. That's scary.
I told you Dad had LASIK eye surgery, right?
Yeah.
My father had LASIK eye surgery. He gets in there, and first of all, he had to go in for a regular eye exam before the surgery. And he made me go back in there with him like a little child baby, which was ridiculous.
A little child baby.
And they told him that he would have to take his Xanax before the surgery.
Did he freak out?
He freaked out. He freaked out.
It's not like they gave him a lifetime prescription.
Exactly. And he's like, what do I do? Shut up. Yeah, and I told him, I looked him dead in the eye, Stephanie, and I said, you need to be on Xanax permanently. I have never seen you not tensed up in the 21 years of my life. So calm down. Take the Xanax.
Xanax is scary, but I mean, as long as you take it correctly from the beginning, it should be fine. What are you looking up right now?
Emmy winners. The Emmys were.
Oh, they were.
They were this past weekend. I want you to know your feelings about Jason today, because I'm doing a little field in the field data collecting.
I mean, he's fine, I guess.
What do you feel about his face?
I mean, it's fine. I don't know why. Do you not like it?
Personally, no.
Do people think he's attractive? Is that what you're asking?
People think he's hot as fuck.
Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not ugly, but he's like.
I think he's ugly.
He's like a suburban dad that could be nice.
I think he looks bad.
Like, I don't have any strong feelings about it.
Everyone's like feeling bad for him because his girlfriend left him for Harry Styles.
Well,
Jason Sudeikis, Harry Styles.
I don't
see the confusion.
I can't say that I stand. I mean, I get it. I mean, I'm sure he's nice, but like,
everyone's like, he is hot.
Okay.
I see no steam arising. Have you ever seen The Crown? You never have you?
No, but I know you love it.
Everybody fucking won. It's so
Everybody
good.
from The Crown won?
Almost.
Nice.
Almost. Queen's Gambit won. Have you ever seen that?
No, but I know you like it.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I don't watch TV. Except for like the shows that I watch and watch and rewatch and watch and watch.
Yeah.
Which is another
drives
problem.
me insane.
Another problem.
Which is something, Stephanie, I feel like we are on the wavelength, the same exact wavelength over so many things. Man is not one of them. The TV show watching is not one of my I don't even know. I don't even know how. I don't know how. I've never rewatched a television show in my life. Except 30 Rock. Of all things.
Only for specific things. Like, I'll get in a mood. But, like, Seinfeld.
I hate that show.
And, like, I don't know. I watch Bob's Burgers to go to sleep, too.
But the things that we are not the same on, we are complete opposites. There is no in between.
I don't know. Every once in a while, I'll be like, I can watch a TV show. It's usually an anime. And I've been watching the anime. And then I don't watch another TV show for, like, months.
I have a very equal balance of movie and TV. I will watch a bunch of movies and then I'll be like, it's time for the show.
I just can't. I maybe don't have enough attention span. But I'll watch, like, a season. And then I'm like, I can't watch this anymore. Even if it's really good. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong.
Oh.
That's why I like anime. There's only like 20 episodes in the most every season, except it's Naruto. Now I can watch
except for a lot of them.
I can watch Naruto and One Piece all day long.
See hundreds and hundreds.
There's like 1,000 episodes. Maybe it's just anime. I like anime.
What are your thoughts on Evan Peters?
I do love him. Did he win?
He won his first Emmy for a show I've never even heard of, and Kate Winslet is in the same show, and she also won. Mayor of Easttown.
I never heard of it.
I don't know what that is, but I've got to watch it. I've got to click on it.
Good for him.
He won his first
Did
Emmy.
Ewan McGregor win?
Yeah, for Halston.
What's that?
I've not seen it, and it looks bad.
Oh, well,
it's gay.
I love Ewan McGregor.
It doesn't look bad because it's gay. It's just another adjective. It's very homosexual. Ryan Murphy made it, and you know everything he makes is very gay, and I appreciate that, and I love that. But it looks bad, and I don't like him in it. I don't like the looks of him in it.
No.
I don't like it.
Ewan McGregor. Did everybody?
Everyone's from like the same 3 shows. He won his first Emmy, Evan Peters, and Sarah Paulson went live just like on her Instagram just because he won, and she's like freaking out. And it's really
that's so cute.
I'm so glad she's.
Have you seen her in the new
Crime Story?
No, but American Horror Story, where she's got like
I've seen a picture.
She's like a crackhead or something, and she's got like sores all over her, and she's homeless. I don't know.
She's in that.
Well, you need to look.
I don't.
She looks crazy.
I don't want to look into it.
No,
she just now got her eyebrows back up.
That's why she doesn't have any eyebrows.
Well, yeah, because she had to. Yeah, for that.
I'm gonna look this up.
But she's just now in
what?
real time getting her eyebrows back, and I'm very excited.
I'm looking at this for you.
RuPaul's Drag Race won.
It did?
Yeah, for competition series.
Ooh, I love RuPaul's Drag Race.
I love.
Where's this?
Sarah Paulson with sores. That was so gross. She's Paulson with sores. Nasty.
Let's look up Sarah Paulson, crackhead, American Horror Story.
She's been in Crime Story. She's been.
I want to see Crime Story only because that one girl's in it, the new one. What is her name? She's so funny. She's
Bernie or Bernie Feinstein.
I think she's so awesome.
She's hilarious.
I love her. Did you see? I gotta tell you this.
Come on.
Did you see that thing where what A.D. Bryant won the Emmys and everybody's
Yes,
crapping
I saw it.
She looks so cute and good.
Oh, she looks fantastic.
So good, and everyone's like, "Oh, we're stressed. She looks terrible." And it's just because she's fat. Because you know what? They did the same thing to Tess Holiday.
Yes, they did. I saw a TikTok of this exact thing word for
because
word.
everybody was like, "Oh, Tess Holiday looks terrible," and then that was the biggest dress.
Yes,
everybody was wearing.
Yes,
and they only said that because she was fat, and they did the same thing to A.D. Bryant, who was beautiful, and that
she
dress
looked
was so
pretty.
good. That dress was so pretty. Oh, I was ready to fight when I saw that. I saw it was like on an article, and it was like the worst dress that she was on, and I was like, she looks amazing. She's so pretty. Her hair looked beautiful.
It was good.
Her dress was so pretty.
Yes, it's literally just because she's fat. Stop saying things look bad just because
are fat.
Exactly.
I just had to get that off my chest. Now back to the crackhead Sarah Paulson.
I've recorded Crime Story. We can watch it. It's not all out yet, but we can watch the episodes that are. I got swing, and I can record. I'm also recording the new season of American Horror Story. I like to binge watch. I can't watch something that's not already all out.
See, I do better when something's not already all out.
What?
Because then I have time to recuperate. That's why.
Recuperate? I want it all.
Because I don't get burned out that way. That's why I watch all the Marvel stuff like I do, because they put it out one at a time.
Oh, I hate that. And I hate that. I hate it.
Marvel, thank you. It helps me keep up on stuff.
What is there? What? I only watch them when they're all out. I refuse. See, I did that with WandaVision. I was so excited to watch that, and I was like, gotta wait till it's out. I don't want to wait.
These are.
I'm impatient. That's American Horror Story Season 5, bitch.
Here we go.
Oh, God. Oh, she looks so old. Oh.
This ain't even the worst one. The one I saw, she had like scars all over her face. Look at this, people. Can you see this?
That's her.
Oh, I love her. She's so funny. Oof. It's so funny.
Nasty.
Alright. I had to find that.
So nasty. Have you been watching or reading anything good?
I haven't been reading much.
What?
Because I'm in a slump. I'll read like 2-3 books and then I can't read.
You just gotta read one chapter a day. Just read one chapter a day and you won't get this. It's like a crack addiction. I love reading. I'm reading Diane Keaton, one of her memoirs.
Nice.
It's kind of bad. But I'm gonna finish it.
Did you already read one of her memoirs?
No. I did not.
Who was that other?
Michelle Obama?
No.
I read hers.
The chick with the sweater. The chick with the turtleneck white sweater from Something's Gotta Give.
That's Diane Keaton.
Yeah, did you already read one of hers?
No!
So you just had it to read and you hadn't read it yet?
Yes.
Oh,
I have bought so many.
I thought you already read it.
No.
Didn't you already read that? The girl with the sweater.
The girl with the sweater. No. I'm reading her. She has like 2 memoirs.
Isn't she a little crazy?
Oh, yes. She is. One memoir is like just her stuff about acting. And then one is about her brother who has mental illness. Really bad. And it's pretty good. Well, it's actually pretty bad. The book itself is bad. It's so boring. It's so repetitive.
Then don't read it.
Oh, I'm almost done. I'm
Oh.
gonna finish it today. It was only 160 pages.
Oh.
I gotta just finish it. And then I'm gonna read another book, and another one, and another one.
And are you gonna read the next Twilight?
I don't know. Here's what I do. This is my process. This is how I live my life. I have a stack of books. Womp. I count how many books are in the stack. this is insane. And normal people don't live this way, and I know it. And I've been thinking about it a lot, that I'm kind of crazy. Got a stack of books. I count how many's in the stack. I asked Siri to pick a random number between 1 and whatever.
OCD.
Oh,
and I know because I have OCD.
Yeah. I asked Siri to pick a random number. Let's say she picks 4. I count down 4 books. That's the book I read. I can't make a decision because I want to read them all so bad. I do that with Netflix too sometimes when I'm at work. I say pick a random number between 1 and blank. Like, I'll do like 1 and 30, and then whatever number it lands on, I count down that many rows.
I just browse for days.
For fucking days!
And there's something wrong with me.
For days.
I can't pick.
But see, I can't pick either, but I'm fast about it.
I like browsing. There's something wrong with me. I'm the most indecisive person
Browsing
ever lived.
makes me want to explode, and I have to tell you to stop. I pick a random number, and then I pick the row, and then I pick a movie out of that row. Because I can do that. So like it's the 5th row, and there's like 5 movies in a row, I pick one of them, or a TV show. Saucy.
Yeah, saucy.
Okay, well, we're done.
So sad.
Well, we are done.
We are done.
And I never want to see you again. I'm just kidding. Okay, say your lines!
Follow me on Instagram at peak_curiosity and see my art. Thank you.
Oh.
What?
Thank you! Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at A Good Podcast 69 and subscribe to our YouTube channel that's called Nat and Steph.
Yeah.
And get our merch! We've got new merch coming out on the 1st of October.
Yeah.
And get some t-shirts.
Yeah.
Please!
Please.
Please! Oh my god, I got a message.
What?
I got a message from Shopify where our store is.
And they're like, you're not doing good.
No, listen, they're like, you have to start collecting taxes. Like sales tax.
What if we're not making any money?
But what if we don't?
What are they going to do to us?
I don't know, and I'm scared. But buy a shirt. Sales tax.
The IRS is
included.
already after us. We're on the run, as you know.
We're going
We're going to record next week from an undisclosed location. So the
from
IRS
another
can't find
country.
us.
Little do they know, we're right under their nose. We're in the basement of the Pentagon.
What?
Goodbye.
Right now we're in the